I just got off a call with a new profit partner. He signed a $40,000 contract plus 15% profit share, scaling to 30%, for me to come in and grow his business. Now, while some people might think it's filled with hubris and insensitivity to share numbers on a public video, all the growth starts with the utmost transparency and telling the truth. Great entrepreneurs appreciate the warmth and transparency. So let's call him Coach J, as I keep my clients private for NDA reasons and for their competitive market advantage. So Coach J runs a consulting business in the automotive industry. He's a smart guy. He's been in the industry for years, and he was completely burnt out from trying to figure everything out, especially this whole scaling thing. And so he's been through the ringer before. He's had business coaches who charge premium prices for group coaching. He's been burnt by agencies. He spent over $30,000 in his hard-earned cash for dud leads. And by the time he found me, the man was cooked. He was almost cynical. And he said to me, "Chris, I've heard this all before. What makes you different?" And I didn't pitch him. I just told him a little story. And it was how after I sold my last coaching business, I started from zero and I was able to get to $1 million run rate in just 63 days with no ads, no big team, no complicated funnels, just one simple system with 3 tactics. And when I finished that, he asked one question to me: when can we start? Now, everyone said to me, you can't sell a coaching business. And it was when I closed that final Zoom call on my coaching business, I was 100% out. Money in the bank, nothing on my calendar. And Slack was dead silent. And then I walked to a beach club in Bali, ordered a sparkling water, sat there with my wife watching the waves, and this was supposed to be the moment. This was supposed to be all it. And there was the exhale, the whole, oh, I made it feeling. 30 minutes later, I was bored out of my mind and I knew what I wanted to do next. So I opened my laptop and started the next business. But what came up for me was fear. Because a part of me wondered if I'd just gotten lucky the first time around. Maybe I actually wasn't that good at this. Maybe it was a fluke. And starting from zero would actually answer that question really fast. But then I had one thought that kept running through my head. And that was, what if I built the most profitable, lowest stress business I could, and to prove that this wasn't a fluke? And so 63 days later, I got to $1 million run rate. Day 1, I started the business. Day 3, I had a simple funnel build. And it was only 3 pages and one 10-minute video I shot off my iPhone and had 21 qualified calls booked. Day 30 was $47,000 sold from this one campaign. Day 63 was an $83,000 monthly recurring run rate, $1 million a year run rate from 0 ads, 0 team, and just one funnel with 3 tactics. And I want to walk you through that right now. Because tactic number 1, which is the 30-day fast cash campaign. This is what we use inside of our Rainmakers clients when they first join, because I got asked so many times from coaches over the years being like, "Chris, I want cash in clients like today." And I have felt after so many times of them asking it,
seriously,
I felt like they were just asking me to pull a rabbit out of my hat. So one day I went, "Screw it, or consultant who I made a bunch of magic tricks, and these magic tricks were the highest converting posts, emails, campaigns, offers that would be able to get cash in clients really quickly,
because everything I share here is built for founders just like you. Because
and to prove that you don't need a big following, we were able to have one client get 101 clients for only 600 followers. So the 30-day cash campaign is what wakes these people that know who you are up. And it was sent one email, which took about 11 minutes to write. The subject line was quick question. I got 47 replies in 24 hours, booked 9 calls. It was a good start, but I know I needed more. The second tactic is what we use today and really refine, which is the DTO funnel. So I needed a system to scale without sucking my time. I don't enjoy being in the DMs. I couldn't be bothered to put together a challenge or a workshop. I didn't want some Frankenstein funnel with 14 pages, hour-long webinars, 47 email sequences. So I built what I now call the DTO funnel, the direct to offer. 3 pages. One 10-minute video, and that's it. And the reason why I think it actually works so well is because people tune out pretty quickly. Who wants to sit on a 90-minute webinar? Or most likely, if they are watching something that long, they're scrolling through Instagram and they're not even listening to. A 10-minute video respects their time and gives them only what they need. And I shot mine in one take. I didn't even edit it, didn't even brush my hair. By day 30, those 21 qualified calls. By day 63, there was the engine behind the $83,000 a month recurring revenue. And the best part, people showed up to the sales conversations pre-sold. Calls went from hour-long pitches to easy 15, 20-minute conversations. Because when I had tactic 1 and tactic 2 together, when I was actually on the sales conversations, and I got to give my big thanks to Todd Herman because he taught me this years ago, is what is the referral rate close. And this one tactic was able to add hundreds of thousands of dollars to multiple businesses of mine over the last couple of years. And I remember the day Todd said this to me, and I remember thinking, that's too simple to work, Todd. Then I tried it on my next call, and then the next one, and then every call after that, and it's been working absolutely gangbusters. I want you to be able to use this because sometimes the best stuff sounds almost stupidly obvious, and this is one of those things. So Todd, thank you.
If you've made it this far, seriously, thank you. I appreciate you being here, but real quick, if you are a coach or consultant who wants to be able to build a self-growing business without bloated team, a big ad budget, or working more than 3 hours a day, then make sure that you hit subscribe because everything I share here is built for founders just like you because it's likely that you are done chasing bigger and ready to build better. So let's get back to it.
So you're near the end of a sales call. Instead of stating your fee, you ask, do you want market rate or referral rate? And what do you think they're going to say? They're going to go, what's referral rate? Market rate is whatever your full price is. Referral rate is whatever the discounted price is. But you agree to introduce me to one person in the next 30 days who could benefit. Just an intro. Do that, keep the discount, don't pay the difference. Fair? 80% choose referral rate. Then they actively look for people to introduce you to. Not because you begged, because they made a commitment. It's a win-win-win. And this is how it compounds. Because Sarah, an example, chose the referral rate at $12,000. They introduced me to Marcus. Marcus signed at $18,000, chose a referral rate, and introduced me to 2 people. One client became a $25,000 client. $70,000 from one referral question, just in those few steps. Within 63 days, those clients were then filling my pipeline. Listen to that again. Clients were now the ones who were filling the sales pipeline. Now, the reason why I think these work when everything else doesn't is because you've probably tried what the gurus preach: to post daily, nurture for months, run webinars, have complex funnels, spend tons on ads. But from what I've learned from selling stuff online since 2013 was simple scales, complex breaks. You don't need 47 tactics. You need a good couple of tactics. Fast cash campaign for immediate revenue, a DTO funnel for predictable calls, and a referral rate close for compounding growth. That's it. Because that's what I'm building for Coach Jay. Because I said to him, I'm not teaching you stuff and hoping you figure it out. I'm installing the system and running it for you. And that means I built his DTO funnel, I deployed the fast cash campaign, I built and trained a sales team around using the referral rate close, and I run his marketing machine. His job's only 2 things: shoot a minimal amount of content and coach his clients. That's his. He focuses on his zone of genius and I can handle the growth. Because from 63 days from now, you could still be stuck posting content nobody sees, trying another strategy that doesn't work, carrying everything on your back, wondering if this was all a mistake. Or a system that runs without you, clients on autopilot, revenue that you can actually predict, and time for the life that you started this whole business for in the first place. Same 63 days, different outcome. So if you want to see how this entire system can be used and built and installed and running inside of your business, I'll pop a link somewhere around this video for you to go book in a demo, see for your very own eyes how the entire engine can be built so easily and running inside of your business. And either worst case scenario, just run with the free strategy and do it yourself, or best case scenario, we install it for you and then it's gone running. Because here's what I wish someone told me years ago. You didn't start this business to become a full-time marketer. You didn't start it to post content every single day, obsess over algorithms, or spend your nights wondering which strategy is finally going to work. You started it for freedom. Freedom to do the work that matters, freedom to help people transform, freedom to build a life on your terms. And somewhere along the way, that got buried under a pile of tactics and a pile of strategies. And really, you should be doing this advice from a bunch of people who have never built what it is that you're trying to build. But the path to freedom is not more complexity. At least take this away from this video. It's simplicity. one funnel that works, a few tactics that compound with each other, a system that runs while you're not having to white knuckle it every single day. That is it. Because I've watched coaches go from burnt out and confused to taking month-long holidays while their business grows without them. The choice is absolutely yours, what you want to do with it.
All right, that's it for today. And if this did hit home for you today, and if you are building a business that's meant to give you more money and more freedom, then I want you to be able to do two things before you go. One, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because you're a bummer if you missed out on everything else to come. Number two, grab the link in the description and be able to book in your free demo so you can see the exact systems, the exact process, and you can be able to install it inside of your business. Because remember, this channel is for coaches and creators who want a daily income, simple systems, and to be able to take time off. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.